So I think my background in photography is kind of all over the place. I came from doing weddings and like photography and filmmaking, but overall I've kind of just dabbled in every avenue that you can. I never really thought I'd be doing real estate photography, but here I am. So I'm kind of all over the place. I do products, newborns, families, events, everything. Okay, so I think I've been with Madore for 9-10 months. I started in last June. My origin story is actually pretty funny, I think, because I'll have to double check with Jeremy, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't hiring at the time. And so basically what happened was I wanted to get into real estate photography because I was doing weddings on the weekend and I just wanted to keep busy during the week because I wasn't really doing anything and I like to be busy. So I reached out to I think like 200 realtors, and 50 of them, give or take, said, we have a photographer, his name's Jeremy, you should talk to him, right? So I was like, okay, this Jeremy guy seems like he knows what he's doing. So I reached out to him and he's like, yeah, you can look on Indeed, and I guess they were hiring for a different position that wasn't the photography position. And then later that night, he gave me a phone call, and then the next day we met for coffee and got the job. So that's it. My favorite room to shoot is definitely the kitchen. The reason for that is because that's generally where most of the money goes in a house. So if someone's cashing out, that's where the good stuff's gonna be. At least in my experience, that's what I've noticed. I like the symmetry generally. I like the lines you can get, the color schemes, and I think staging works well in there as well with like the books or the plants or whatever. So I would say kitchen. Second would be probably like a sunroom or something like bright and airy. Can I say my least favorite?
Yeah.
My least favorite is definitely bathrooms. I don't think, even big bathrooms are hard to shoot. So bathrooms for sure. My approach to when I get into a house, I would say, is probably the first thing I look for is symmetry. I love when lines all converge, or if you have one big object to offset the other one to have a nice balance. Other than that, I do like to look for details, and I've been trying to do this more recently. Look for more like small vignette moments that are special to the house, you know? It sets them apart. So I would say overall, I look for symmetry and then details. Okay, so free time for me is a little, I don't like it. So I guess it depends on who's asking. If my girlfriend sees this, she's gonna be like, oh, you never wanted to do anything with your time, you just wanna play video games. But I truly just wanna be busy. So you can ask Jeremy, Keith, or all my close friends. I love just trying new things, progressing, learning new skills, whatever. And I try to keep busy. And when I'm not busy, I play video games or spend time with my girlfriend. There's not a imbalance, I swear. Something about me that people wouldn't guess. I can do a backflip. That's a joke, I can't. I honestly don't know. I would say that I think when I go into like houses and I'm client facing, I'm very reserved and professional and like upright and just about the business, but I'm actually not like that. When I'm with like my friends, I don't, I'm just too much, I think. So I don't stop, so. I think, I don't know, outgoing, but I know my audience, so I like to be preserved when I have to be, but I like to be outgoing when it makes sense, so.